Protesters took to the streets by the thousands for No Kings 2.0 protests last Saturday. In the Northwest, the biggest turnouts were in Seattle and Portland, no surprise there, but some very small rural areas also had small showings. Adia White has a regional overview from Northwest News Network team coverage of the rallies.
In Kennewick, Washington, demonstrators lined both sides of one of the city's main streets for over a half a mile. Protesters came out to push back against what they consider to be an overreach in power from President Donald Trump, saying there should be no kings in America.
My name is Haley Van Winkle.
My name is Lily Van Winkle.
We are out here because we love America and we are fighting to preserve our democracy.
I just think it's really important to fight for what our government's doing and fight back against it because it's ridiculous.
Kennewick is in Benton County, where around 60% of residents voted for Donald Trump in the 2024 election. At least 2 trucks that drove by seemed to blow exhaust in the direction of the protests. A handful of counter-protesters also showed up. One, who just gave the name of Jeff, said he was there in memory of Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk was killed and he shouldn't have been killed, and he was killed because of people with just rhetoric that ultimately resulted in his death. And that's just really unfortunate. That just shouldn't have happened.
Demonstrations were much quieter in Pomeroy, Washington, where fewer than a dozen people held signs in front of the Garfield County Courthouse. The small farm town of about 1,400 residents is in Washington's least populated county.
When there was a Revolutionary War, it was because we didn't want a king, and we don't want a king now.
When you've got masked law enforcement people yanking people off the street because of the color of their skin, not because you have a legal valid warrant or a judge's warrant, that's just wrong. It's not our country.
For more from the No Kings rallies, go to NWPB.org.